Good morning. Younger Americans under the age of 40 do want the opportunity to buy a Chinese-made car. Almost three-fourths of young Americans would possibly or definitely consider buying a Chinese-branded vehicle. But for older Americans, particularly over the age of 60, interest drops to about 1 in 4 who would consider. This is from a survey done by Auto Pacific, their fuel price impact study. Auto Pacific has conducted comprehensive surveys of car buyers for about 20 years, measuring customer sentiment and car buying preferences. The headline that hit the wires was surprising enough. About half the people in their survey said they already know about Chinese vehicles, and 35% said they would consider buying one. But getting deeper in is where we find a strong skew based on age. The results are here. Would you consider buying a new vehicle from a Chinese car maker? Light brown is maybe consider, dark brown is definitely consider. The green line across the top is whether they are concerned about privacy. 76% of survey participants under 40 said they would consider a Chinese-built car. Millennials and Gen Z buyers are more familiar with Chinese car brands and more willing to buy them, even though 73% of them also claim to have privacy concerns. The reasons are pretty simple. Chinese technology is solid, good software. Chinese cars can be recharged much faster than other brands, and they are sporty and have better options. Most important, the prices are much better, significantly better compared to American, European, Japanese, and Korean models, which are in the American market now. On the privacy question, this is not an issue that is specific to Chinese-built cars. Car manufacturers have features that they are building into their cars, which are income-producing to the automaker. They sell information about the way the car is being driven to car insurance companies. In a separate survey, respondents say they would pay more for being able to turn off that feature. For that reason, the authors of this survey here for the Chinese-built cars conclude here that the privacy questions on these are probably going to go away. The green line is the percentage who say they have some concerns with privacy that come with buying a Chinese-made car, but it's also true that almost all the smart devices that we're already using, phones, watches, computers, everything in the house, those are also all made in China. 1/4 of Americans over the age of 60, that is still millions of people. 3/4 of the under 40s, that's tens of millions. 35% of Americans is more than 100 million car buyers who want the option to buy a Chinese-built car, but they cannot because of the tariffs and the trade restrictions. And that's what this is about. Joe Biden just put on 100% tariffs to keep Chinese cars out of the market, and it won't matter. Buyers, especially young buyers, want the chance to buy the Chinese cars. Older Americans, 40 years ago, they tried to keep out the Japanese, and it worked for a while, but not for long. It's going to happen too with the Chinese-built cars. It's just a matter of time. This is Tibet, Xizang province. Be good.
Love and mercy, so I can be a good husband to my wife, and be a good father to my children. Help me to be a good son to my parents, and a good brother to my brothers and sisters.